It is already a Monday. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay. Good morning, my crafty creatures. We've started off on an interesting foot. Oh. So, yeah. I just had to relog into all of my accounts on OBS. And cuz it's Monday, I wasn't totally prepared for that. Okay. There. Oh. I hope everybody had a fantastic weekend. I know that I did. Um as I adjust my I got so distracted I didn't actually get to do like the one thing that I totally wanted to do. So you'll see that I have paint on my hands. I've been finishing. I got my sea serpent all done, and it is glorious. Um, so when I draw, when I do my arts and crafts and whatnot, and I'm responsible for eyes. I All of my creatures seem to have that fuck around and find out look. Um, the baby dragons are probably the one exception. But if they have eyelids or eyebrows or anything like that, they either look really surprised or fuck around and find out. My sea serpent is no exception. Um, it, I love it. I love the facial expression it has. Um, but it definitely exudes really vibe. So and I I'm experimenting with how to make the fins a little stiffer. Because at first I'm like, oh well, I don't want to make it too rigid. It won't. And then I was thinking like toy, and then I have to tell myself I don't make toys. None of my could a responsible child handle them? Absolutely, but anything with wire in them, they're not toys. Even though I do have some toys from back in the day that had wire in them. Uh but that's uh oops. Oopsie. I filled in a spot that I shouldn't have. But oh, I guess I didn't. Okay, so I do. Oh my goodness! Hello, hello. So, Hutchie, since you're here, I'm gonna show. I got my sea serpent all done, and I want to show it to you. And because I know you leave early, because it's almost tomorrow there. If it's not already tomorrow there, but I want you to see it. So this is my sea dragon. Has the fuck around and find out look on it. It looks when it's actually sitting down, it has it more. Um, so I've been working on its fin rigidity, and I've been using acrylic glitter paint for this one's fins, and it's drying. So that's why I'm not setting it down anywhere. Is because I don't want black on my white Ada cloth. But it's absolutely huge, and I love it, and I need color ideas for the next one. It is massive, um, and I'm right now I'm paint. I just grabbed the first black paint that I saw because I'm like, oh well, if I need glitter, I can just with the wet paint, just put some glitter on it because the yarn I used was glitter yarn. But funny enough, the paint that I grabbed was glitter paint. So I used that. But yeah, that particular piece, and I don't very generally feel comfortable with the higher asking price, but the amount of effort that went into that piece is I am completely comfortable with asking $200 for it because it's too. I haven't done actual measurements. I think it's about 2 feet, maybe 3 feet long, and my brain can't convert from freedom units today. Um, but I have a couple more layers of fin work to do. I got one of my uh I got a dragon scale dice bag all done too. But that's a gift for someone. Oh, I'll have to look. I haven't been on TikTok today. Not yet. It'll happen. But yeah, the I and geez, yeah, I feel like I feel super accomplished. So I now have two showstoppers that are all done, all showstoppy and pretty. I can't say that the sea dragon is 100%, but um, it's working on it. It has the finishing details. It has the paint to stiffen up the fins, and I'm waiting for a clear, a little bit warmer, not rainy, misty day because I have to Scotch guard. I have to Scotch guard them, so that they're a little bit waterproof. Camp dry. Um, and I do that with my yarn, my big yarn projects. Not that I'm expecting them to take baths, but I want them to be as safe as I can make them. Um, so this week, this week, I think. Let me let me think about it a little bit. I think I am doing. I'm doing a normal week because I've now confirmed all of the doctor's appointments I thought I missed. Um, Actually, one second. As I say that, I think I have one tomorrow that I'm going to be. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I know I have one coming up this week. Because I think I have a. I know I wrote it down. It would help if I was on my proper calendar. Okay. I'm going to search for it. Okay, not till May. But there we go. So I think this week I'm fine. I'm doing today, tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, um, with no what is it? No discrimination. Not that I ever had discrimination, but that's a big fancy term where I yeah, it's a big fancy term that I don't think I'm using properly. Uh, oh, I have well Friday. I'm so glad that they called, because I had eye work to be done. So that was a surprise, and I have eye work that is going to be done on the 22nd as well. So that stream won't be happening because I'm getting poked in the eye. So, oh yes, I always love the going into winter flu season vaccines. I think that they should just kind of combine the flu and the COVID at this point, because COVID was just a different variant of a flu. Um, it was just a new one. Uh, it was one we hadn't encountered before, and that's what made it dangerous. Mhm. It, it it hurts my poor little squirrel brain to think that you're going into winter in April, and I'm going into summer. My poor brain. We should all. Oh, oh. I am absolutely dreading when my doctor retires. Um, I'm very fortunate. She's I want to say she's about my age, maybe a little older. Um, but at the same time, I'm just gonna get crankier as I get older. Training new doctors is not fun. I mean, well, I mean, fall has that thing. Fall has that nice warm easement. Like my crocuses. Um, so I don't know where it came from, but it's an early blooming bulb flower. It's a crocus. And the joke is that crocuses pop up just before you think you're gonna croak in the spring. Now, down where I grew up, they're already up and past. Um, and up here where I live now, my crocuses just popped out of the ground. Like they just came up, and they are blooming now. So I guess it's variable on when you feel like you're gonna croak. So today's goal, since it's block color, is 300. Um, it's just 939. I'm hoping to fill in this little gap right here, this right here, and then we're gonna move on to this area here, which it shouldn't be too awful. But I do think we'll be doing 939 most of the week. Finish it up. Oh, damn it. Okay. I was supposed to stitch that little spot, and I didn't. So when I go over it again, uh, so I know that diamond painting uses the DMC color coding. So any kind of dark diamond painting you got going on, I feel your pain, Snickerdoodle. Uh, I've been very fortunate. The diamond painting I'm currently working on, the dragons, which I might sit and work on after stream today, uh, because it is. I have been trying to get out with the dogs, but we got a lot of rain this weekend, and my backyard is a hill and mud, so I don't feel safe tossing something for my 7-year-old German shepherds to run around and play slip and slide on the hill. I mean, I have a dark sense of humor, but I don't want them getting hurt. But today I saw a goldfinch on my feeders. What I need to do is I need to go buy a couple more shepherd's hooks to put in my yard, because I have a hummingbird feeder and I have another bird feeder. And I would love to have the hummingbird feeder out in time for hummingbirds to want food. So I had someone give me a butt ton, and I'm talking a butt ton of sport weight yarn. So I'm gonna have mini versions of some of my dragons coming out. Because the colors are beautiful, but with the sport weight yarn, things come out smaller. So mm-hmm. I also have a couple shawls that I want to make for myself. Or even for prizes. But last night I couldn't get to sleep, so I went and I got like a simple little pattern. Um, and I was working on it. 3, and it works up fast enough that I think I might make a couple. Um, I didn't finish it by any stretch of the imagination, but I could tell um, after I got the first part done how fast it would move. It's a unicorn bookmark. Let's see. It doesn't even look like it's close to done because honestly it's not. But little unicorn bookmark. There's its head, and it lays flat, and then like its arms and legs are just like chain rows with little hooves, and then the hard honestly the hard part was the head. I have like 30 rows of half doubles to do for the bookmark part, but after that it's really really cute. So I'm hoping to have that done before I go to work today. It truly is. It's super duper cute. Um, but that's pretty much what I've been doing all weekend is just kind of fiddly farting around, trying to organize. Always trying to organize. But I didn't spend it in the craft room this weekend. I actually was cleaning and organizing living parts of the house. I got the living room. I'd say 75% done. I dusted. I got some dainty things all dusted off and cleaned and whatnot. Um, the little vacuum cleaner I got, like the little hand vacuum cleaner that I got, um, is it's actually really useful. I wasn't expecting too much from a $6 vacuum cleaner that someone bought off Timu and then put into Goodwill. Um, but seriously, it's such a it's amazingly powerful for what it is. Getting dust out of the little creaks and crevices that I can't use my big vacuum on. Oh, oh, this I'm gonna turn up the music a little bit. This is one of my AI songs. I played with AI. I made music. I'm proud of it. Thank you for listening to my music. I just caught it. I was listening to the background. And I'm like, hey, that's not one of Spaz's songs. That's one of mine. So that one was called Warrior. But we'll go back down to our background music level. We're almost done this column here, which is kind of fun, but also kind of annoying because I'm running out of string. Yeah, let's see. I'll finish this row up and I'll give how many stitches I have left. And how. I'm going to try real hard. I'm going to try real hard to make it stretch. But, let's see. I got 6 stitches left. Let's see if I can thread chicken my way down. And it's not because I'm ending the color, it's because I'm ending this column. And I don't want to have to just start, because I like to loop start. And I don't want to have to just start to end immediately. I think I'll be able to. It's like when you have a whole tray of diamond dots, and you're almost done the color, of the section you're working on. You don't want to pour out more dots onto your tray. Though I do appreciate with diamond dots, it works so much faster than cross stitch. That's sometimes why I do so many other crafts, is because I like getting even small finishes. This is the last stitch. Let's see if we can. Let's see if we got this. The last half of it. We do. We just thread chickened. Whew. Whew. I don't even have enough to snip off at the needle. That's how little I have to snip it off, but oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. Whew. Pixie wants to look out the window, and I'm not letting her. So I'm an awful mean mama. Okay. So we are going back up to the top. Back up to this here. And I don't know as if I'm going to stick to the just staying within the the 10 block, because in all fairness, it is all the solid color down here, and then it's all this color in here. So I got quite a chunk left. I go for mileage on when I'm pulling when I'm pulling the length because I like to change color as little as possible on these. It's a marathon. Whew. I think, and I think this Friday I'm doing a stream with Das. Don't quote me, um, because she has shenanigans going on, and it's I know she has elections this week, so I don't know as if I'll be doing a stream with Das. If I'm not streaming with Das, I will be doing Friday my normal time. Well, I have the day off, so I might do a long stream on Friday. Because legitimately, I have no plans this week. I'm trying to slow down, back off, take a breather. Goodness knows what work has in store for me because I know I'm training a new person this week, today and tomorrow. Um, and Sunday. I know, I know he works every Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, so I get to train the new person. Oh, okay. I was gonna say you better not have frozen. One of the things I did this weekend in my cleaning was I took my internet apart. And I know it sounds weird, but truthfully, every month or so, you should turn off all of your devices. And mind you, I don't do this every month, but you should turn off all your devices and unplug all your ends from both ends of your system. And for whatever reason, it clears out the digital noise. And I did that this Saturday. And I wipe down all the devices because I heat with wood. I use my little canister blower thing. Um, so that was nice. Um, and I cleaned all of that junk shenanigans out. It was funny. I washed my couch cover because I have the upholstery cover on my couch is piss yellow. It was an inexpensive piece of furniture, and I did not get say on the color. And honestly, base color I don't care because couch covers exist for a reason. It's a very comfy couch, but its base color is very ugly. So, in my humble opinion, it's very ugly. There are people out there who like that color. I am not one of them. But so I had washed the cover, and I washed all like the peripheral blankets because you can never have too many comfy things. And I had just gotten the couch cover back on. Now, mind you, the couch cover is it's a dark red. It's a very nice red. Um, and I do let my dogs up on the furniture, so part of it's my fault. But so I turn around and I've been mopping the floor and cleaning the floor and getting all the junk and gunk out because with German shedders, the floor has been the room has been clean for like 2 days and it's already dirty again with dog hair. So I I turn around and there's a pile of dirt right in the middle of the couch. Because I've been cleaning up around the wood stove, and one of them decided to take a clump of that dirt because it had a stick in it and bring it onto the couch. So they got put in their kennels for a little bit. And I fixed a few things that have been bothering me. I fixed my front door because it needs a sweep. I need to get a better sweep for it because the sweep that it currently has issues. And I say that in the most loving way possible. It has issues. So I fixed that. I fixed a curtain rod for one of my back windows because while my windows are tinted, I do have window film to tint them. At night, you can see through window tint because it's backlit. So we have curtains in addition to our window tint. And I fixed one of the curtain rods because it was misbehaving. I don't even know what I'm doing here. There we go. And what else did I do? I got a lot of little annoying. I fixed my washing machine door. Um, it had become super squeaky because a a crack had formed in some decorative things, and it was because a screw was loose that was supporting the door. So I took the door apart. I fixed where it was squeaky. I used my high temperature plastic melting glue gun, and I fixed that. So my washing machine door doesn't sound like you're murdering something every time you move it. It's just a lot of those 5-minute projects that don't take very long, but you can't get the motivation to do them. And because I made a list of other things that I wanted to accomplish this weekend, of course, because I said that list out loud and I told Husband Creature about it. Because I told him the list of things that I wanted to do, my brain went, no, we're going to do all of these other things. And I mean, I'm not sad that I got them done because they needed to get done. But at the same time, I'm like, this is not what I wanted to do this weekend. And that is the story of my life. And yes, pet hair does get everywhere. And it makes me sad when the pet hair stops. So I will always smile with pet hair. I will gladly pick up the pet hair. Ooh, ooh, but the sun is coming out. But today after stream, I've listed quite a few things that I want to get done. I do have things that I need to get done. I need to cook dinner. But I also wanna work on my bookmark a little bit. I think that'll be my blah, 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 blah. That will be my work project today. While I'm on my break. It's if I don't get it done before, because I'm gonna be going downstairs after stream. Maybe. I don't know. Again, I have a whole list of things I want to get done. I have attic work that I want to do. I haven't even honestly, I haven't even been up to the attic in a few days. I have to I have to move tires downstairs because May is coming right up and I need to get my summer tires all set. uh, I just try to make my list like as long and broad as possible so that no matter what I do, I'll be happy that it gets done. What I'm really, really, really going to try hard to do is get the attic space just above me fully insulated and whatnot this summer. Um, Gonna try to find a new window um, for a new window for it. It's an odd shaped window, so it's not that I'm not even particularly fussy about what kind of window it is. It doesn't need to open. If it opens, awesome, whatever. It just needs to be not currently what is in there. And getting the attic all baffled and insulated and that would be cool too. So I can start putting putting things up in there. Mhm. Yes, you need to sleep. Get good sleep. I am always hanging around somewhere. And by the time you start getting up in the morning, I'll be going to work. Ish. Or I'll be at work even. So I'm gonna okay. Bye bye. Mhm. So so which of my marble ladies is spying on me today? Is it Jules or is it Dragon? Mhm. 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 This next row is my last one that's solid. Yep. Little gap of 5 going on. Just not quite yet. So the beauty of getting my eye shot pretty recently is my vision is better. I was telling my eye doctor I can tell when it's almost time because I start getting the white noise over my vision a little bit more. Like it's always there, but when it's close to getting the eye injection. Mhm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Do 4 and then skip. At least I don't have to count a whole lot. one. I'll probably finish out the halves with this piece of string. almost have the top line all closed. I think the next time I start a piece of string, I'm gonna fill in those dots, just because they're just a weird scattering over there. New piece of string. Gonna fill in those rogue dots. Add some continuity. Really does give off an ethereal glow at the corner there with the color change. Oh. Zombie Ray. Hello. Are we on? I'm good. Are we on for this Friday? Or are you busy with election stuff? Because I know that's this week. You busy? Okay. You must be insanely busy right now, to be honest. Let me let me thread this needle and I'll show you the sea serpent. We've just lost all our bananas here. I have no I got nothing. Let me get an anchor stitch. Doo da doo da. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the ginormous sea serpent. Is all done. Currently the fins are oh it is not a dainty creature. It is absolutely gorgeous and I love it. But I'm trying to be gentle with the front end because the head fins are not quite as sturdy because they're huge. So I'm working on using paint to stiffen them up. Ah, I'm so proud of it. So I got two of the five showstoppers I want to have. I'm torn. So I have I can do a different meadow dragon because I have so many parts and whatnot. And that's kind of what I'm leaning towards because I've done enough of them that it works a little faster. But I also could do a phoenix. Um, I could do I one of the ones that I want to have in there is a unicorn and an alicorn or a pegasus. One of those, one or two of those three: unicorn, alicorn, or pegasus. Um, but I also have patterns for a merlion. Um, I could do a a feathered velociraptor. But yeah, I got that done this weekend. I'm proud of it. uh, I haven't hit my check mark yet either. My checkbox yet. I don't know how many stitches I've done. But I've closed up the top line. Oh my goodness. I started making a bookmark last night that I'll probably finish after I'm done stream. It's a unicorn. No, it doesn't look like much right now because I only just started it, but the hard part honestly was the head, and I just gotta attach all the other bits and pieces and get the bookmark part done. It's unbelievably cute because it looks like it's been smushed. So so when are you gonna post your works in progress in work in progress Wednesday, Lady Pooh? That sounds kind of rude. You're not Lady Pooh. Well, you're a lady and you poo, but yeah. So once I'm done with this piece of thread, I'm gonna call it a stream, which will probably be around 12 anyway. But I've used an entire length that I pulled, and it's been kind of a slow day. So, uh, I'm gonna try to get the listing up for the sea serpent. Um, and while not 100% done, it is complete enough to get pictures and a listing of. Just got to figure out a place where I can take a picture of it. It's just so big. Mm-hmm. I think this is going to be my last row of the day because I'm running out of string. And I think I've hit my stitch goal, but I haven't hit my check mark since I finished the first column. So it says I've only done 85 stitches, which is I know to be a load of shit. There we go. Okay. I gotta figure out where I am so I can highlight. Okay. Okay. Woo! 344 stitches done today. Okay. So went from 4.26. No. What did we start off at? We started off at 4.43 and we are up to 4.55. Very quickly going to achieve our goal of 5% for April. I know I'm ending a little early. It's been a slow Monday. It's been a weird Monday. So I'm gonna peace out a little early, and I will be back here tomorrow at 10, and I will be lurking around in Discord. Maybe I'll even hop in the channel. I don't know. But drink your water, take your meds, be kind to yourself without harming others, and be kind to others without harming yourself.